Carl had to work hard to explain the importance of his research and its potential impact on our understanding of life. His determination paid off, and he eventually secured the funding he needed to continue his work. As the years went by, more and more evidence began to support Carl's three-domain system. Other scientists started to find similar patterns in their own research. They discovered that archaea had unique characteristics that set them apart from bacteria, such as their ability to live in extreme environments. These findings helped to validate Carl's work and gradually shifted the scientific consensus. Despite the growing acceptance of his theories, Carl continued to face criticism. Some scientists were still not convinced, and they continued to challenge his conclusions. Carl welcomed these debates, seeing them as an essential part of the scientific process. He knew that true understanding came from rigorous questioning and testing of ideas. Carl's resilience in the face of controversy was inspiring. He remained committed to his work, even when it was difficult. His passion for discovery and his belief in the importance of his research drove him forward. He was not seeking fame or recognition. He simply wanted to uncover the truth about the origins and diversity of life. In the end, Carl's persistence paid off. The three-domain system became widely accepted in the scientific community, and his work was recognized as a major breakthrough in biology. His discovery of archaea and the new classification of life changed the way scientists understood evolution and the relationships between different forms of life. Carl's journey was a testament to the power of perseverance and the importance of standing by one's convictions. He faced many challenges and controversies, but he never gave up. His dedication to science and his unwavering commitment to the pursuit of knowledge left a lasting legacy. For students and young scientists, Carl woese's story is a powerful reminder that scientific progress often comes through challenging established ideas and pushing the boundaries of what we know. It teaches us that true discovery requires courage, resilience, and a willingness to face criticism. Carl's work has paved the way for future generations to explore the mysteries of life with the same passion and determination. You're listening to Woo English. If you enjoyed learning about Carl woese's life, his groundbreaking discoveries, and the valuable lessons from his journey, please like and comment on the story. Your support helps us continue to share more inspiring tales. Thank you. Chapter 7. Recognition and Awards. Carl woese had spent years dedicated to his research, often facing skepticism and controversy. But despite the challenges, his groundbreaking work on the three-domain system began to gain recognition. Gradually, the scientific community started to appreciate the significance of his discoveries. One turning point came when several prominent scientists publicly supported Carl's findings. These scientists had conducted their own research and found results that aligned with Carl's. They confirmed the existence of archaea as a distinct domain of life. This external validation helped Carl's work gain more credibility. As word of his research spread, Carl received invitations to speak at prestigious conferences around the world. At these events, he presented his evidence and explained the implications of the three-domain system. Each presentation was an opportunity to educate others and to win over more supporters. Slowly, the tide began to turn in his favor. One of Carl's most significant moments of recognition came when he received a letter from the National Academy of Sciences. The letter informed him that he had been elected as a member of this esteemed organization. Membership in the National Academy of Sciences is one of the highest honors a scientist can receive in the United States. It was a clear sign that Carl's contributions were now being recognized at the highest levels. In addition to this honor, Carl received numerous other awards. Among them was the MacArthur Fellowship, often referred to as the Genius Grant. This award provided Carl with financial support, allowing him to continue his research without worrying about funding. It was a validation of his innovative thinking and perseverance. The pinnacle of Carl's recognition came in 2000, when he was awarded the National Medal of Science. This medal is the highest scientific honor in the United States, awarded by the President. The ceremony took place at the White House, a moment Carl would never forget. As he stood there receiving the medal, he reflected on his long journey. The years of hard work, the sleepless nights in the lab, and the debates and controversies had all led to this moment. It was a powerful validation of his life's work. Carl's achievements were not just recognized in the United States. He received international acclaim as well. Universities and scientific organizations around the world invited him to give lectures and receive honorary degrees. These recognitions were not just about the awards themselves, but also about the opportunity to share his knowledge and inspire others. One of Carl's major contributions was his influence on young scientists. He was a mentor to many students, guiding them in their research and encouraging them to think critically. He believed in the importance of education and was always willing to share his insights and experiences. His students admired his dedication and learned valuable lessons about perseverance and scientific integrity. In addition to his work on the three-domain system, Carl made several other significant contributions to science. He developed new techniques for analyzing genetic material, which became standard methods in molecular biology. His research helped to deepen our understanding of the genetic relationships between different forms of life, providing a clearer picture of the tree of life. Carl's work also had practical applications. For example, his research on extremophiles, organisms that live in extreme environments, opened up new possibilities for biotechnology. These organisms have unique properties that can be harnessed for industrial processes, such as enzyme production and waste treatment. Carl's discoveries in this area have had a lasting impact on both science and industry. Despite his many achievements, Carl remained humble. He saw himself as a scientist who was fortunate to make important discoveries. He often credited his success to the support of his colleagues, students, and family. He believed that science was a collective effort, and he was grateful for the contributions of others who had helped him along the way. One of the most rewarding aspects of Carl's recognition was the opportunity to inspire others. He often spoke about the importance of curiosity and the joy of discovery. He encouraged young scientists to follow their passions and to never give up, even when faced with obstacles. Carl's story was a testament to the power of perseverance and the impact of dedicated research. As Carl's career progressed, he continued to make significant contributions to science. He published numerous papers and books, sharing his knowledge with the scientific community and the public. His work remained influential, shaping the direction of research in molecular biology and evolution. Carl Woese's journey from a young, curious student to a renowned scientist was marked by determination and a relentless pursuit of knowledge. His groundbreaking discoveries changed the way we understand life on Earth, and his contributions have left a lasting legacy in the field of science. Chapter 8. Personal Life. Carl Woese was known in the scientific community as a brilliant and dedicated researcher. However, there was much more to him than his groundbreaking discoveries. Beyond the lab, Carl had a rich personal life filled with family, hobbies, and interests that revealed a different side of the man who changed the way we understand life. Carl was born in Syracuse, New York in 1928, into a family that valued education and curiosity. His father, Edward, was an engineer, and his mother, Gertrude, was a teacher. From a young age, Carl was encouraged to explore the world around him. This early environment helped shape his inquisitive nature and love for science. Despite his demanding career, Carl always made time for his family. He married Gabriella, a kind and supportive partner who shared his love for learning and adventure. Together they had 2 children, a son named David and a daughter named Laura. Carl cherished his role as a father. He often took his children on nature walks, pointing out different plants and animals, and explaining how they fit into the larger ecosystem. These walks were a way for Carl to share his passion for science with his children, but they were also a time for family bonding and fun. At home, Carl enjoyed simple pleasures. He loved reading and had a vast library filled with books on a wide range of topics. History, philosophy, and literature were among his favorites. Carl believed that understanding different fields of knowledge enriched his scientific work. Reading was his way of relaxing and finding inspiration. Carl was also an avid music lover. He played the piano and found solace in classical music. The works of composers like Bach and Beethoven resonated with him, providing a calming backdrop to his intense scientific endeavors. Sometimes, after a long day in the lab, Carl would sit at the piano and lose himself in the music. It was his way of unwinding and reconnecting with his creative side. In addition to his intellectual pursuits, Carl had a love for the outdoors. He enjoyed hiking and exploring nature. The tranquility of the natural world offered a stark contrast to the precise and controlled environment of the laboratory. Carl found peace in the mountains and forests, where he could reflect and gather his thoughts. These outdoor adventures were also a source of inspiration for his scientific work, reminding him of the complexity and beauty of life. Carl's friends and colleagues often remarked on his warm and approachable personality. Despite his many achievements, he remained humble and down to earth. He enjoyed sharing stories and listening to others, always curious about their perspectives and experiences. Carl had a way of making people feel valued and respected, whether they were fellow scientists or students just starting their careers. One of Carl's most endearing qualities was his sense of humor. He had a quick wit and enjoyed a good laugh. This playful side of him often came out during family gatherings and social events. Carl believed that humor was an essential part of life, helping to balance the seriousness of his work. Carl was also deeply committed to education. He spent many years teaching at the University of Illinois, where he inspired countless students. He believed in the importance of nurturing young minds and encouraging them to pursue their passions. Carl's lectures were known for their clarity and enthusiasm. He had a talent for making complex concepts accessible and engaging. His students admired him not only for his knowledge, but also for his genuine interest in their success. Despite his busy schedule, Carl always found time for his hobbies and interests. He believed that a well-rounded life was essential for maintaining balance and perspective. Whether he was reading a book, playing the piano, or hiking in the mountains, Carl approached everything with the same curiosity and passion that defined his scientific work. Carl's personal life was a testament to his belief in the importance of balance. He understood that to be a successful scientist, he needed to nurture all aspects of his life. His family, hobbies, and interests provided him with the support and inspiration he needed to pursue his groundbreaking research. One of the most touching aspects of Carl's personal life was his relationship with his wife, Gabriella. She was his confidant and partner in every sense. Gabriella understood the demands of Carl's work and supported him unconditionally. Together, they created a loving and nurturing environment for their family. Carl often credited Gabriella for his success, acknowledging that her love and support were essential to his achievements. As Carl grew older, he continued to find joy in his family and hobbies. He loved spending time with his grandchildren, passing on his love for science and nature to the next generation. These moments were precious to him, a reminder of the simple pleasures that life offered. Carl woese's personal life was a rich tapestry of love, curiosity, and balance. While his scientific achievements were extraordinary, it was his ability to integrate his work with his personal interests and relationships that made him truly remarkable. Carl's story is a reminder that even the most dedicated scientists are also parents, spouses, friends, and individuals with a wide range of interests and passions. Carl's life teaches us that success in any field requires not only hard work and dedication, but also a balance of personal and professional fulfillment. His ability to maintain this balance made him a better scientist and a happier person. Carl woese's legacy is not just in his groundbreaking discoveries, but also in the way he lived his life, with curiosity, humility, and a deep appreciation for the world around him. Chapter 9. Legacy and Impact. Carl woese's work in molecular biology has left a lasting impact on science. His discovery of the three-domain system fundamentally changed our understanding of life on Earth. But what exactly is Carl's legacy, and how does his work continue to influence modern science? To understand Carl's legacy, we need to go back to his discovery of ribosomal RNA, rRNA. By analyzing rRNA sequences, Carl showed that life could be divided into three main domains: bacteria, archaea, and eukarya. This idea was revolutionary because it challenged the long-held view that life was divided into just two groups, prokaryotes and eukaryotes. Carl's work revealed a hidden diversity of life that had never been seen before. One of the most significant impacts of Carl's work is in the field of microbiology. Before Carl's discovery, scientists did not fully appreciate the diversity of microorganisms. The identification of archaea as a separate domain of life opened up a whole new area of study. Scientists began to explore these unique organisms, discovering that they could survive in extreme environments such as hot springs, deep sea vents, and salt lakes. This research has led to a better understanding of how life can exist in harsh conditions, which has implications for the search for life on other planets. Carl's work also influenced the way scientists study evolutionary relationships. By using rRNA sequences, scientists can now trace the evolutionary history of organisms with much greater accuracy. This molecular approach has become a standard method in evolutionary biology, allowing researchers to construct detailed family trees that show how different species are related. This has helped to clarify many aspects of evolution, including the origins of major groups of organisms. Another important aspect of Carl's legacy is his contribution to the field of molecular biology techniques. The methods he developed for isolating and analyzing rRNA sequences are now widely used in labs around the world. These techniques have applications beyond microbiology, including in medicine and biotechnology. For example, scientists use these methods to identify and study pathogens, helping to develop new treatments for infectious diseases. Carl's work has also had a significant impact on the study of genetics. His research helped to reveal the genetic similarities and differences between organisms, providing insights into how genes evolve and function. This knowledge is essential for understanding many biological processes, from the development of organisms to the mechanisms of disease. One of the most remarkable aspects of Carl's legacy is the way his discoveries have inspired new research. Scientists continue to explore the implications of the three-domain system, uncovering new insights about the diversity and evolution of life. Carl's work has opened up new questions and challenges, driving further discoveries and advancements in the field. Carl's influence extends beyond the scientific community. His story is a powerful example of the importance of curiosity, perseverance, and open-mindedness in science. He faced skepticism and criticism, but his dedication to uncovering the truth never wavered. His achievements remind us that science is a journey of exploration and discovery, and that new ideas often come from challenging established beliefs. In addition to his scientific contributions, Carl's work has had practical applications. For example, the study of extremophiles, organisms that live in extreme environments, has led to the development of new industrial processes. Enzymes from these organisms are used in a variety of applications, from cleaning products to biofuels. Carl's discoveries have thus had a direct impact on technology and industry, showing how fundamental research can lead to practical innovations. Carl's legacy is also reflected in the many awards and honors he received during his career. These accolades recognize his contributions to science and his role in advancing our understanding of life. However, Carl always remained humble, viewing these honors as a testament to the collective efforts of the scientific community. One of the most enduring aspects of Carl's legacy is his influence on future generations of scientists. He was a dedicated teacher and mentor, inspiring countless students with his passion for discovery. Many of his former students have gone on to make significant contributions to science, continuing the work that Carl started. His teachings emphasize the importance of critical thinking, creativity, and a willingness to question assumptions. As we look to the future, Carl's legacy continues to shape the direction of scientific research. His discoveries have laid the groundwork for new fields of study, and his methods are still used in labs around the world. The questions he raised about the diversity and evolution of life continue to inspire new lines of inquiry, ensuring that his impact will be felt for many years to come. Carl woese's contributions to science have transformed our understanding of the natural world. His discovery of the three-domain system has had a profound impact on microbiology, genetics, and evolutionary biology. His work has opened up new avenues of research, leading to practical innovations and inspiring future generations of scientists. Carl's legacy is a testament to the power of curiosity and perseverance. His journey shows us that scientific discovery is a process of continual exploration, driven by a desire to understand the world around us. Carl woese's work has left an indelible mark on science, reminding us that the pursuit of knowledge is a lifelong journey, filled with challenges and rewards. Chapter 10. Teaching and Mentorship. Carl woese was not just a groundbreaking scientist, he was also a dedicated teacher and mentor. His passion for discovery and knowledge extended beyond his own research. He believed that educating the next generation of scientists was just as important as his work in the lab. Carl started teaching at the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign shortly after his groundbreaking discoveries. From the very beginning, he approached teaching with the same curiosity and enthusiasm that he brought to his research. He wanted his students to feel the excitement of scientific discovery, just as he did. In his classroom, Carl had a unique teaching style. He believed that learning should be an interactive process. Rather than simply lecturing, he encouraged his students to ask questions and engage in discussions. He often began his classes with thought-provoking questions, sparking curiosity and debate among his students. This approach helped his students develop critical thinking skills and a deeper understanding of the material. Carl's office was always open to students. He welcomed anyone who wanted to discuss their ideas, ask for advice, or seek help with their research. Many students took advantage of this opportunity, knowing that Carl would listen carefully and provide thoughtful feedback. He was patient and supportive, taking the time to understand each student's unique perspective and challenges. One of Carl's most important roles was as a mentor to graduate students and young researchers. He believed in the potential of every student and was dedicated to helping them succeed. He often supervised their research projects, guiding them through the complexities of scientific inquiry. Carl's mentorship extended beyond the lab. He also offered advice on career development and navigating the academic world. Carl's mentorship was not limited to providing technical guidance. He also focused on the personal growth of his students. He encouraged them to be curious, to question assumptions, and to explore new ideas. He believed that the best scientists were those who were not afraid to take risks and think creatively. Carl's students admired his ability to inspire and motivate them, and many of them went on to have successful careers in science. One memorable example of Carl's mentorship was his work with a young graduate student named Sarah. Sarah was passionate about microbiology, but was struggling with her research. She felt overwhelmed by the complexity of her project and doubted her abilities. Carl noticed her frustration and invited her to his office for a chat. During their conversation, Carl listened carefully to Sarah's concerns. He reassured her that challenges were a normal part of the scientific process, and that even the best scientists faced obstacles. He shared stories of his own struggles and how he had overcome them. Carl's words of encouragement gave Sarah the confidence to continue her work. With his guidance, she was able to make significant progress in her research and eventually published her findings in a respected journal. Carl's impact as a teacher and mentor extended far beyond his own university. He was often invited to give lectures and workshops at other institutions. These events were opportunities for Carl to share his knowledge and inspire a wider audience. He enjoyed meeting students from different backgrounds and learning about their interests and goals. These interactions enriched his own understanding and provided new ideas for his research. In addition to his formal teaching and mentorship, Carl was also passionate about science communication. He believed that science should be accessible to everyone, not just those working in the field. He often gave public lectures, wrote articles for popular science magazines, and participated in media interviews. Carl had a talent for explaining complex scientific concepts in simple, engaging ways. His efforts helped to raise public awareness about important scientific issues and inspired many young people to pursue careers in science. Carl's dedication to education and mentorship was recognized by his peers and students. He received several teaching awards, highlighting his contributions to science education. However, for Carl, the greatest reward was seeing his students succeed. He took pride in their achievements and felt a deep sense of satisfaction, knowing that he had played a part in their journey. One of Carl's former students, James, summed up Carl's impact perfectly during a speech at a conference. Carl Woese was more than a teacher. He was a guide and an inspiration. He taught us not just about science, but about the joy of discovery and the importance of curiosity. His mentorship shaped our careers and our lives, and his legacy will continue through the many scientists he inspired. Carl's approach to teaching and mentorship was rooted in his belief that science is a collaborative and ever-evolving field. He understood that the next generation of scientists would build on the work of those who came before them. By nurturing young minds and encouraging them to explore new ideas, Carl ensured that the spirit of discovery would continue. As Carl's career progressed, he continued to mentor and teach with the same passion and dedication. He remained curious and open-minded, always eager to learn from his students as much as they learned from him. Carl's influence extended far beyond his own research. It was reflected in the achievements and contributions of the many scientists he mentored. In the end, Carl Woese's legacy is not only defined by his groundbreaking discoveries, but also by his role as a teacher and mentor. His commitment to education and his ability to inspire others have left a lasting impact on the scientific community. Carl's story is a reminder that the true measure of a scientist's success is not just in their own achievements, but in the knowledge and inspiration they pass on to others. Through his teaching and mentorship, Carl Woese has shaped the future of science, ensuring that the quest for knowledge and understanding will continue for generations to come. His legacy lives on in the minds and hearts of the countless students he inspired, each one carrying forward the spirit of curiosity and discovery that defined Carl's remarkable career. Chapter 11. Later Years. Carl Woese spent his later years continuing his research and staying active in the scientific community. Even as he aged, his curiosity and passion for science never waned. He remained dedicated to exploring the mysteries of life and sharing his knowledge with others. After his groundbreaking discoveries, Carl became a well-respected figure in the scientific world. He received numerous awards and honors, but he remained humble and focused on his work. Carl believed that there was always more to learn and discover. Carl's daily routine in his later years was much like it had always been. He spent long hours in the lab, working on new experiments and analyzing data. He was particularly interested in understanding more about the archaea, the unique domain of life he had discovered. Carl believed that studying these organisms could reveal new insights into the origins and evolution of life. Despite his busy schedule, Carl made time to mentor young scientists. He knew that nurturing the next generation was essential for the progress of science. Many students sought his guidance, and Carl was always willing to help. He offered advice, shared his experiences, and encouraged them to pursue their own ideas and research. In addition to his lab work, Carl continued to attend and speak at scientific conferences. These events were opportunities for him to share his latest findings and to learn about new developments in the field. Carl enjoyed the lively discussions and debates that often took place at these conferences. He valued the exchange of ideas and the chance to connect with other scientists. One of Carl's favorite activities in his later years was writing. He wrote many scientific papers and articles, but he also enjoyed writing about his experiences and reflections on his career. Carl believed that sharing his story could inspire others and provide valuable insights into the scientific process. His writings were thoughtful and introspective, offering a glimpse into the mind of a dedicated scientist. In his writings, Carl often reflected on the challenges he had faced throughout his career. He wrote about the skepticism and resistance he encountered when he proposed the three-domain system. Carl explained how he had persevered through these challenges, driven by his belief in the importance of his work. He hoped that his story would encourage others to stay committed to their goals, even when faced with obstacles. Carl also wrote about the joy of discovery. He described the excitement he felt when he made a new finding or solved a difficult problem. Carl believed that this sense of wonder and curiosity was at the heart of science. He encouraged young scientists to embrace this mindset and to always remain open to new ideas and possibilities. As Carl grew older, he began to think more about his legacy. He wanted to ensure that his work would continue to benefit future generations. To this end, he donated his papers, lab notes, and other materials to the university. He hoped that these documents would serve as a resource for future researchers and provide valuable insights into his methods and discoveries. Carl's contributions to science were widely recognized, but he remained modest about his achievements. He often said that he was just one part of a larger scientific community and that his work would not have been possible without the support and collaboration of others. Carl believed that science was a collective endeavor, and he valued the contributions of his colleagues and students. In his later years, Carl also found time to enjoy his hobbies and interests. He continued to play the piano, finding solace and joy in music. He enjoyed spending time outdoors, taking long walks in nature, and observing the beauty of the natural world. These activities provided Carl with a sense of balance and peace, helping him to stay grounded and focused on his work. Carl's family remained an important part of his life. He cherished the time he spent with his wife, Gabriella, and their children and grandchildren. Carl loved sharing his passion for science with his grandchildren, teaching them about the wonders of the natural world. These moments brought him great joy and reminded him of the importance of curiosity and discovery. As Carl reflected on his career, he felt a deep sense of satisfaction. He was proud of his contributions to science and the impact his work had on our understanding of life. Carl knew that his discoveries had opened up new possibilities for research and had inspired many others to pursue careers in science. Carl's later years were marked by a sense of fulfillment and gratitude. He was grateful for the opportunities he had been given, the support of his family and colleagues, and the chance to make a difference in the world. Carl remained committed to his work until the very end, driven by his love for science and his desire to uncover the mysteries of life. Carl woese's story is a testament to the power of curiosity, perseverance, and dedication. His contributions to science have left a lasting legacy, and his impact will continue to be felt for generations to come. Carl's later years were a time of reflection, discovery, and inspiration, as he continued to explore the wonders of the natural world and share his knowledge with others. Through his work and his mentorship, Carl Woese has inspired countless scientists and students. His legacy is a reminder that the pursuit of knowledge is a lifelong journey, filled with challenges and rewards. Carl's dedication to science and his commitment to educating the next generation have left an indelible mark on the world, ensuring that his contributions will be remembered and celebrated for years to come. Chapter 12. Remembering Carl Woese. Carl Woese passed away on December 30th, 2012. His death marked the end of an extraordinary journey, but his legacy continues to influence the world of science. This final chapter reflects on Carl's life and the lasting impact of his work, through the words of those who knew him best. Carl Woese was a pioneer in the field of molecular biology. His discovery of the three-domain system changed our understanding of life on Earth. But beyond his scientific achievements, Carl was remembered as a dedicated teacher, a supportive mentor, and a curious soul who inspired everyone around him. Dr. Susan Bryant, a colleague who worked with Carl at the University of Illinois, spoke about his influence. Carl was not just a brilliant scientist, he was a wonderful person. He had a way of making complex ideas accessible and exciting. His passion for discovery was contagious. He inspired us all to look at the world with wonder and curiosity. Carl's students also shared their memories of him. James Anderson, one of his former PhD students, remembered Carl's encouragement and guidance. Carl believed in me even when I doubted myself. He always had time to listen and offer advice. He taught me that science is not just about finding answers, but about asking the right questions. I owe much of my career to his mentorship. Carl's influence extended beyond his immediate circle. Dr. Lisa Thompson, a molecular biologist who was inspired by Carl's work, explained how his discoveries impacted her own research. Carl's work on the three-domain system opened up new areas of study. It changed the way we think about evolutionary biology. His methods and insights continue to guide my research today. One of the most remarkable aspects of Carl's legacy is the way he encouraged collaboration and open-mindedness. He believed that science was a collective effort and that great discoveries often came from unexpected places. Dr. Robert Chen, a colleague from a different university, shared this sentiment. Carl was always willing to collaborate and share his knowledge. He understood that the best science comes from diverse perspectives and teamwork. Carl's contributions were recognized through numerous awards and honors, but he always remained humble. He saw these accolades as a testament to the hard work and dedication of the entire scientific community. Dr. Eleanor Harris, who worked closely with Carl, recalled his humility. Carl never sought fame or recognition. He was driven by a genuine love for science. His humility and generosity were truly inspiring. Beyond his scientific achievements, Carl's personal qualities left a lasting impression. He was known for his kindness, patience, and sense of humor. Dr. Mark Lee, a fellow researcher, remembered Carl's warmth. Carl had a unique ability to make everyone feel welcome. He was always ready with a smile or a joke, even during stressful times. His kindness made the lab a wonderful place to work. Carl's family also remembered him with love and admiration. His wife, Gabriella, spoke about his dedication to both his family and his work. Carl was a devoted husband and father. He always made time for us, no matter how busy he was. He loved sharing his passion for science with our children and grandchildren. His curiosity and enthusiasm were infectious. Carl's legacy lives on through the many scientists he mentored and inspired. His teachings and discoveries continue to shape the field of molecular biology. Dr. Emma Davis, one of Carl's former students, summed up his enduring influence. Carl taught us to never stop asking questions, to remain curious, and to always seek the truth. His legacy is not just in his discoveries, but in the countless lives he touched and inspired. In remembering Carl Woese, it is clear that his impact goes far beyond his scientific achievements. He was a mentor, a teacher, and a friend to many. His passion for science and his dedication to education have left an indelible mark on the world. Carl's story is a reminder that the pursuit of knowledge is a lifelong journey. His curiosity, perseverance, and willingness to challenge established ideas paved the way for new discoveries. His legacy continues to inspire future generations of scientists to explore the mysteries of life with the same passion and dedication. As we look back on Carl's life, we see a man who was not only a brilliant scientist, but also a compassionate and inspiring human being. His contributions to science will be remembered for generations to come, and his spirit of inquiry will continue to guide those who follow in his footsteps. In the words of Dr. Alan Turing, another pioneering scientist, "We can only see a short distance ahead, but we can see plenty there that needs to be done." Carl Woese embodied this spirit, always looking forward, always seeking to understand more. His legacy is a beacon for all who strive to expand the horizons of human knowledge. Remembering Carl Woese is not just about celebrating his past achievements, but about continuing his journey. His work has laid the foundation for future discoveries, and his life serves as an inspiration to all who seek to explore the unknown. Carl's legacy is a testament to the power of curiosity, the importance of perseverance, and the enduring value of education. Through his life and work, Carl Woese has left an indelible mark on the world of science. His story reminds us that the quest for knowledge is a noble and rewarding pursuit, one that can change our understanding of the world and inspire future generations to reach for the stars.